Okay, so the next thing we want to do is cut out that portion of this feature that has overlapped our hole. So to do that, what I want to do is I want to get on the front plane, and I'm going to create a sketch on that. So we're good to go there. Then I'm going to do a look at, normal to that plane. But then I'm simply going to draw a rectangle. Now I'm going to go in there and I'll make it bigger than it has to be, and I want it to so now what I've got here is just a rectangle. I don't have any properties, if you will, associated with that. But let's go in there and add a relation between this, let's see, there we go. I want to add I hit the escape key, relation between this line and that point. Make them coincident. Then I want to do the same thing on the bottom there, I guess. Probably would be a good thing. I want to make this line and this line, maybe they're already coincident. Yeah, they are. Right there. Okay, then we'll put in some dimensions. Dimension from, let's see, what do I need? I need a dimension for this length. And that wants to be, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in, 1.563 minus 0.375. And now let's look at where that comes from. If you look at the bottom view of this in the drawing, you'll note that from the center axis, if you will, of the hole out to this hole is 1.563. And then we go back 0.375 to this line. So it's 1.563 minus 0.375 to get that distance there. Okay, so then what we can do is we could either put in a dimension from this line up to here of a 1/2 inch, or we could just simply go in there and add another relation between, if you will, that line and make them collinear. And really that doesn't even have to be collinear. As long as it's longer than this line right here, it's going to cut it away. So then what we'll do is just exit the sketch, go to the features, extrude cut. It's going the wrong direction. We'll flip the direction, and instead of blind, we're going to make that up to next, and it'll only cut out what it needs to. Hit OK, and we have that piece cut out. Well, then what I might do is I might choose to go ahead and put the hole in from this all the way through. Now keep in mind, if we look at this piece, the hole doesn't actually go all the way back into here. But we're just going to go ahead and put that hole in, and then we'll put some more stuff in later. So we'll go in and put the hole in. Okay, and I'm going to go to position. And now what I'm going to do is go 3D sketch, and I'm going to right click, quick snaps, center point, and grab one of those arcs. Much easier, isn't it? Then we'll go to type. We'll find the 1/2 inch hole size. Now again, be careful. What you have to make sure is you're on a simple type hole, and then that will show up with a 1/2 inch size there. Now blind says that it's going to go 5 inches. If I say all the way through, see, there's the problem. It goes all the way through the part. Or I could say up to next, and it would go all the way out to there. Or I could say up to surface and pick this face, and it would only go to that surface. And that's what I'm going to do just for fun now. It doesn't matter because it's and that I was hoping that, well, it can't come through, can it? But it's going to shorten up here shortly anyway, so no big deal there. Okay, now that takes care of that hole. Of course, we might want to hit the save button. Then we need to cut this notch out of there. To cut the notch out, all we need to do is go back to hit sketch and pick the front face. Then that allows us to look straight in on that piece. Draw another rectangle. Put some dimensions on it. See, from this edge over here to this edge, I think is probably one of the dimensions. Is it? Actually, it's not. So let's take that back out. The dimension really comes from this center point, doesn't it? Out to this face right here. And that is 4.266. Then it comes in to this distance of 1.016. Good there. Now that drops down into that piece. How far? It looks to me like from the center point down to this edge. According to the drawing, is 0.46. And then finally, if we wanted to, we could go in there again and add a relation between this line and this tangent line, if you will, and make that collinear. Again, if it's sticking above it, it really doesn't matter. It'll take it out. But the only thing that's nice about that is if this radius here grows, then this piece will grow with it. So that's kind of nice. We'll exit the sketch, and we'll do an extrude cut. It didn't rotate around that time, so we'll rotate it around. And then we'll go in and let's see what we want to do. Up to next, maybe. And hit OK. And there's that shape out of there. So we're making some progress here. So I'll hit the save button, and then that's going to be the end of this video, and we'll let you contemplate some more.